Nico, a mixed opening day. Obviously, first innings, low scores are still plaguing us, really. You did said that you wanted to see maybe 96 overs batted out by the side, but we didn't manage that again.
Yeah, disappointing. One good partnership in the game, really, with Sam Evans and Ian Mulder played beautifully together. About 3 o'clock, I thought that the Derbyshire lads had, had a tough few days in the field recently. I thought had their energy levels going, and they just got V in and opened and end up again. But yeah, we were frustrated. We were all playing well. It was just about discipline and repeatability. We talked about repeatability after the game. We just Derbyshire held a line outside off stump, and we sort of went looking for things at times that weren't there. We got stuck on the crease at times, and that's disappointing when we talk about getting forward and we talk about having good discipline and good decision making. These things happen. It's still early season, we scrapped it in bounds, played nicely, and we scrapped to just over 200. And I think that score, a little bit more grass on it to help it go through. It did do that, I think our scores 260, 270 on that pitch.
We're talking about the pitch. We obviously did want to bat first. You feel the wicket maybe had a bit more in it than you thought, or was it just a case of we didn't bat as well as we could have done?
It's always going to be a 4-day game. It's always going to have a little bit of movement with a new seam and a little bit of live grass on it. But Andy's produced another good pitch. The carry was important. It's important for cricket to have good carry, and it went through today. I thought that there was a little bit of swing, not much lateral movement. I think George Rhodes probably got the only ball that took a wicket from seam movement. I thought that was a good ball that nipped back through his gate. But apart from that, I thought we were just under par with our decision making. These things happen.
Quite a positive note, obviously Sam Evans continuing where he left off against Durham. He looks in really good touch, maybe passing 50, but that dismissal maybe felt a little bit that he gave it away.
Sam's played nicely. He's really trained hard. He's worked well. He's had good discipline in his practice and his preparation, and his decision making was good today. But he was disappointed about how he got out. A little bit wide for an opening batsman to sort of be defending out on sort of 6th stump, 7th stump, just too wide really when you're in. You want those guys just to, now they're in, to make hay and make sure that they get as a nice 150.
Obviously with people playing around him, that was key. It didn't quite happen again today with the top order. Is that sort of the frustrating thing, that maybe when one batsman gets in, they're not quite supported with the others around them? Yeah,
well, we've lost wickets in patches. We've been losing 2 or 3 wickets together in little clusters, and that hurts you. You need guys to get in, get to 10 partnership, get to 25, get to 50. And that's something that we've have identified. We're losing too many wickets in clumps and clusters. We can't do that if we want to be successful and get big scores. And it's guys have got to look at themselves, how their mindset, what's their mindset like, and technically, and how they're thinking out in the middle, where they're looking to play, where they're looking to score their runs. Just keeping calm under pressure, and just backing their skills.
Obviously, one partnership that was quite profitable for us was with Sam Evans and Ian Mulder on debut. Hasn't had too long to adapt to his new surrounds, but played some really eye-catching strokes. He cut well, off both the front foot and back foot, and drove as well. So really impressive from him on debut.
Yeah, it's about settling what you want to do when you go to a new club. Is get yourself relaxed. Doesn't matter how old you are, whether you play Test cricket or IPL cricket. When you go to a new club, you want to do well. People know Ian's a good player. We all know that, but you need to get over the mark with some runs and wickets. And thankfully, he looked quality out there today. Played some beautiful shots. Looked calm. Sam enjoyed batting with him as well, which was a great sign. So, down the hill tonight it's a bit different. He hasn't bowled down the hill at all at Grace Road, so it's a nice challenge for him. But he'll come back tomorrow and bowl nicely. But he's a world-class player.
And obviously you mentioned for Ed Barnes as well, particularly in that final wicket stand with Will Davis, they got us over the line for that batting point in over 200. He played pretty well, didn't he?
Yeah, at the start of the year it was Callum was wanting to bat 8 and Barnes he wanted to bat 8. But I still feel that Ed's a good all-rounder. I think he'll average 30 by the time he's finished playing county cricket over a long period of time. He's a great competitor. As a kid, he was a good batsman in the Yorkshire leagues. His numbers were as good as any of the Yorkshire players, the top order batsmen. So we know he's got that in his locker. He maybe didn't do the batting he should have done in his early career. We're making sure that he gets good practice and good preparation and gets a good volume in, which is important with your middle stroke lateral order. But he's got all the skills, and he's capable of getting 50s and 60s, which we've seen.
And with the ball, obviously one early inroad tonight, perhaps maybe wanted one more, but we bowled pretty well, didn't we? Especially Buren at the end there.
Yeah, we started brilliantly. Every ball, Will Davis looked like taking a wicket. Buren again, bowled nice pace, good areas, asked a lot of questions, a lot of player misses. Tomorrow morning we've got to come back. Billy Goldman's a massive wicket for them. He's a good leader and he leads from the front in the way he plays, very pugnacious player. But we showed good discipline tonight, and we've got to do that tomorrow morning. It puts us in good stead for the morning. We've got to come back with the first hour and build on that throughout the day. So there's still a little bit in that pitch, the ball's still hard, and we put 2 on that, then 50, 60 for 4 or 5, then there's a real good game on.